Good morning, guys. Thanks for listening to Coffee with Christ. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button below. Well, I know you guys clicked on the title and you thought Nina's lost it. She's at home, she's screaming at the family, and she's using the F word. And I got news. I am at home. I'm not going to admit on this if I'm screaming at my family, but I could be. But I'm not using that F word that you're thinking of. Come on now. I am thinking on the F word, the real F word, the one that has power, faith. So today and from now on, I felt like everywhere I look, it's talking about the C word, the virus. But we're going to just talk on faith. I'm just going to, come unless the Lord interrupts and tells me something else. I'm just going to tell some stories, out of his word, personal ones, but just on faith. Don't we need our faith increased? The Lord this morning reminded me, am I walking in faith? Am I believing for this to be gone? Am I really in faith? And so, he's always just like examining, just going in, examining the heart. Could I do more? Could I believe more? Could I surrender my mouth more? So Luke 7, 1 through 10 talks about a Roman officer. And this is a man that Jesus says that he has not seen faith anywhere in Israel like this man. I love the story. I'm sure you guys have read it about 5,000 times, but it is always worth repeating. So I'm going to read Luke 7, 6 through 10. So Jesus went with them. So basically they came and they're like, hey, this Roman soldier had a slave who was sick and needed to be healed. So Jesus went with them. But just before they arrived at the house, the officer sent some friends to say, Lord, don't trouble yourself by coming to my home, for I am not worthy of such an honor. I am not even worthy to come and meet you. Just say the word. The word. There's power in the word. From where you are, and my servant will be healed. I know this because I am under authority of my superior officers, and I have authority over my soldiers. If I say go, they go. And so basically then he says, he's like, hey, if I say do this, they do it. So when Jesus heard this, he was amazed. Turning to the crowd that was following him, he said, I tell you, I haven't seen faith like this in all of Israel. This was a Roman soldier. And when the officer's friends returned to his house, they found this slave completely healed. So what's amazing here, this Roman officer was a man who knew authority. Okay? So he knew authority. He knew at one word from Jesus that demons had to flee. He knew that sickness and death would lose its hold. He knew that viruses would crumble at one word. He knew that one word would bring life and breath and health to this slave that he loved so much. He knew the power of one word. And so what it amazes me so much is that God comes in and he's just encouraging us today. In love, he's like, do you know my power? That's what he's speaking to me and you. Do you know my power? Do you know my authority? Better yet, do you know your authority in the earth? And so there is power in the F word. Come on. There's power in the F word. And so right now I'm praying for you. I'm praying this over me, but I am praying for a holy download of the F word, of faith in you today, in me today, and a great, fresh, new realization of the authority and power that our God has and what he's called us to walk in this earth. So I am praying this over you in Jesus' name. Go study this. Just let it soak in, the faith that Jesus had not seen. We can go around and we can spew the F word everywhere now. So praying for you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.